What's going on, guys? So, I wanted to react to this 9-hole skins match from GK Pro with Ken Climo, Nate Sexton, Barry Schultz, and Will Schusterick. I'm mainly curious to see if Ken Climo still got it, and honestly, I want to see how these other players play. Nate Sexton, as we know, is a very consistent touring player, but I like that they threw kind of a more modern player into the mix. And we'll see how they do against Nate. Honestly, I feel like Nate is going to be the competition here to beat. And I looked at a round just to get an idea of like ratings. And a 9 down, like on the first round of the USDGC, was 1068. So if they shoot like, I would say anywhere from 3 to 5 under on these 9 holes. I don't know if they're going to like mix up the front 9, back 9. I don't know how they're going to play this out. But if we see like 3, 4, 5 under from any of these players, besides Nate, I think Nate can do it. But I think that would say like these players definitely have what it takes to kind of come back to the tour if they were to do so. So I'm curious to see how they play. And yeah, let's get right into it. So, USDGC, and I didn't mean to skip that. So we got Nate Sexton. That looks like a rat, a star rat. Kind of a fast disc for this hole.
This is a good practice shot, too, for tomorrow.
But he hits that. That's a pretty good start. Just hits that tree, starts right there. We got Will Schusterick. I believe he was like Player of the Year a couple times. Obviously, he's won this. But in Jomez recently, like I want to say like a year or a couple months ago, he didn't seem like a great player. Like how he used to be. Really old footage of Will, he's amazing. And he starts off with a great throw. That's like perfect. You couldn't ask for a better throw than that. That's perfectly smooth, perfect distance control, nearly bullseye. That looks more like how he plays in like older clips. I remember seeing him on Jomez. I think it was a practice round with Yuli and Big Germ. It didn't really look like he was playing like he used to. He was kind of out of practice showing up for a tournament. But right now, that first throw tells me like, you know, he's either having a really good day or, you know, maybe he's a bit more in practice right now. Now we got Barry Schultz. Obviously, he's played this hole a trillion times. Probably could have used a little bit more warm-up, but I'm surprised to see Barry miss this hole just because like he's played this hole many times for many years. And of course, last on the tee, we have the greatest disc golf player of all time, Ken Climo. Now, if Ken should get this, right? Ken and Barry, I'm surprised Barry didn't get it, but if Ken gets this...
Ooh.
That's a great shot. That is a great shot. A little bit high, but he had perfect speed control. He meant to throw it high. He was trying to stall that out. And that was, I mean, that was pretty perfect. He knew exactly how this disc was going to fly. Also, I don't know if you caught that, but it looked like a little bit of an X out on his disc. Anyway, let's get to the putting here. What is Barry? Oh, come on. What's with the sidearm play? Ooh, that was a little bit hard to watch. Now, obviously, keep in mind it's skins. We're not playing for strokes. I'm really only going to count the strokes, like, for example, if they're putting. So Barry, if this is a tournament, you know he would have gone for a backhand putt. Now the champ, he kind of just stabs it in there. Very good putt. Honestly, those little downhill putts are pretty tricky. To see him take it on so easily is pretty nice to see. And Will just, I don't even know why he putted. He didn't have to putt, but that's okay. Okay, now we got 2 skins on hole 2. This is a bit of a different shot compared to the old hole. I think the tee pad is farther back and they played more of a roller. Now they're kind of pinched off to begin with. It goes a little bit up terrain-wise. And not only that, but the shot is kind of weird because it looks like there's OB left. So most people are going to throw a backhand that's turning over, but also somehow gets up at the end. So it's really technical. Oh. Looks like it's turned over too much. But I guess that's pretty much what you want to do. It looks like he's, you know, circle's edge there. Now Now, what is this? A Halo turn, maybe? That looks more like a Halo turn.
I knew Barry's got this. This is such a Barry.
That was a pretty good throw. Comes up a little bit short, though, but definitely has a chance at it. By the way, you're welcome. I definitely have decent ad block. And Ken, if I had to guess, I'd say EcoStar Excalibur or Destroyer. I don't think it's a Wraith. It looks like pretty wide. Could be a Wraith with that turn, but I could be totally wrong. EcoStar something.
Nice.
Okay, now I got Nate. He's got he's lining up like to the right.
Yeah. What in the world?
He said that he lays it up usually, so
Too much.
he had to make some up.
Hey, good try.
I think to see that Nate Sexton, probably like one of the better players in this group. I mean, like the competition of the group, rather. To see him do that just like shows how hard the hole is. I think if Nate went for it and just parked it, like that's his normal play, that shows like this hole's not that hard. Because like he's consistent, he's going to do the same thing pretty much every time. But to show that it's difficult enough for him to have to lay up, essentially. Also, there's mandatory. I didn't really realize that, so you do not want to go left.
Like, I don't know. Once you stand
Now I feel like he has a chance to throw it in.
Go.
But I feel like that kind of speaks to how difficult this hole actually is. Also, why does it... I'm going to have to... YouTube Live is really weird. Don't worry, this will be all fixed later. I originally had it fine, but it's saying I'm watching something else. Anyways, that's not the point. And I think Ken was obviously trying to throw that in, but his brain is like, oh, just, you know, tournament mode. Let's go ahead and get that 2. Or, you know, get the easy par.
Flowing pretty good.
Also, am I wrong to say, but is he injured right now in his mouth? I feel like the recent interview I saw like a couple months ago, he didn't have that, or... I might be wrong. It just looks like, I'm not sure what happened. Maybe it's just the lighting or something. Like, that's just, like, you know, how his face sits. Just the corner of his mouth. I don't know if that's a cut. I can't tell. It doesn't look like... I don't know. I can't tell.
For the skins.
That's such a good putt. So right now, Ken is 1 under. Will is 2 under. Nate's 1 under. Barry's even. Let's just say like he was going to get a 3. He missed his long putt for 2. So this is a really good start. I mean, we're talking like potential 1060, 1070 rounds if it was 18 holes. This is just hypothetical. Obviously, this is not like some rated round. Everyone's picking up their discs if it's, you know, if they don't have to putt. But I like to, you know, just kind of get some hypothetical thought out there with it. Now, this is a different layout from what Barry and Ken are used to, so I'm curious to see how they deal with it. Same with Will. I don't know if Will has played this how it is right now.
Skins. What can we do here? Can we make some noise for Mr. Barry Schultz?
And this time, if I hear somebody making the most noise, I just came out with these brand new Halo TL3 or L3s. The one making the most noise can get it. Who wants it?
A little bit of a showman here. Let's get past this, 'cause don't really need to watch that part. Alright, anyways, Barry needs to kind of get his act together. not that he's doing bad, but I feel like he's kind of, you know, he's still kind of like warming up, it feels like.
Nice.
Oh, that's going to be OB.
A little bit early, it looks like. Still kind of warming up. I'm guessing he's going to turn it up pretty soon. But it seems like, weirdly enough, I feel like Ken is very serious right now. I like that he's very serious and he's just showing what he's got rather than trying to be extra entertaining right now. Oh yeah, it is just how Ken's face sits. He's not injured or anything. I saw it.
That looks nice.
And that looks like a pretty good throw there. I think from what I've seen, this is a little bit straight, but I would say like 8 to 9 times out of 10, you would probably take that every single time just to be safe. I mean, pretty top-notch shot. I expect Nate to do better, just because obviously he's a touring pro as of right now, but we'll see.
No.
Tappy tap.
A little bit early.
Yeah, good.
I was
roll
trying to
in
get
from
the
there.
inside line.
We saw it. We saw him trying.
I was hoping maybe there's a way. I don't know how to get to a good landing zone on this hole without being crazy risky.
All right, now Schusterick. I don't know really what that disc is. It's something Prodigy, obviously. I don't know too much about Prodigy. It's so weird. It looks like his throw is not going to be good. Isn't it so weird? He's like, he's really lanky, but it...
Oh my gosh.
And honestly, that throw is probably better than most of the touring pros, what they're going to throw off the tee anyways. I remember seeing, I think, a practice round vlog from Ezra Aderhold. Now, obviously, Ezra is a huge, huge thrower. Very huge thrower. And I remember seeing him throw like high, hyzers. And I believe maybe he was a bit shorter. Maybe just ever so slightly more left. But Will is actually closer to the basket than how far Ezra was throwing, which is pretty impressive considering Ezra is like throwing 6-something. All right. Let's see how if Barry can get a par, I'd be madly impressed. He's gonna throw a roller, I think.
Get up, get up, get up.
Oh, you're not going to stand? Come on.
Hey, it did.
Oh, you're loving that out of my hand.
You'll see the basket from there.
I mean, to be fair, that was a great attempt. I thought that this was probably gonna stand up more, but it's pretty. It maybe is a newer version of whatever he would normally throw. Okay, so Nate's going roller 2. I guess the ceiling's that low. I'm surprised he didn't throw sidearm.
Stay left.
Like, how is he not about to throw sidearm?
Yes. Get over
Too
there.
tight.
Let's go.
And that's okay. That's a putt. But I'm surprised. Wait, someone said like stay left or something, or like oh that's I don't know. Something was like contradicting there. I don't remember what it was. I'm not gonna go back, but I'm actually surprised. Like that just tells you how low the ceiling is. Nate Sexton's really good at forehand, sidearm, whatever you want to call it. He could have easily just thrown a skip shot. But it's that tight. Okay, now, how does Ken handle this? I think this is a Wraith.
Oh, I don't know about that. Should be good for the
trees.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, I forgot to mention it, but I think in like a tournament play, a 4 is pretty good here. I didn't look at the scoring, how they do this one, or like what the average score was. I just kind of looked at the average, like the rating of Kyle Klein's first round. That's all. That's honestly all I saw. 1068 with a -9, and I think he got a 5 on this hole, if I remember correctly. But I think a 4 is like you are happy with a 4. A 3 is gonna be like very, very, very rare. This is almost like an easy par 5, I guess you could think of.
I wish it was.
So he's gonna go for a cut roller here. Honestly, if you're in this spot, think about a thumber roller. I think that's actually the play, thumber roller. I think this will not end up good, but prove me wrong, please.
Come on. Turn up. Now turn up.
Wait, that's actually surprisingly good compared to how it started, how it looked. That's actually a good chance at the 3. This is a very tough hole.
It won't even matter if he throws this anywhere near close than the par is.
Okay, well that's an easy layup. Great play there. I feel like Ken's kind of in tournament mode, and I feel like for a lot of players, it's hard to get into like doubles or skins mode where you're just trying to throw things in. If he makes this, I'll be mad impressed. This is not an easy putt. Come on. I feel like he's gonna get it. Come on. That was like difficulty putt wise. That was like at least 9 out of 10 difficulty. Okay, Nate. I feel like Nate will sneak this in. I have a good feeling. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I thought he would go more straight at it. I'm surprised Nate Sexton doesn't take a knee here. Maybe it's, you know, it looks different in person than it did on camera. I thought maybe he had more space if he goes on a knee. So basically, Will just has to make this. By the way, isn't it weird? You don't think about it, but I think he does putt mostly lefty. I'm pretty sure. At least, like, the tap-ins are lefty. Because he did putt right-handed just a second ago. And it was kind of low. But yeah.
Push you to the floor.
Yeah, old school. Huntington Beach, dog.
I'm talking about some old... Wait, go back. I want to hear what...
Pusher.
Push you to the floor.
Yeah, old school. Huntington Beach, dog.
Very cool. Yeah, I would imagine Ken and Barry have, like, some priceless... in disc golf money. Priceless discs in their bag. I would imagine. Okay, this is a very tough little technical hole. If any of the players get down there, I'd be impressed. I think the play... Okay, skins-wise... Wait, what is this? You giving away a bag?
We got some double G jerky swag here if anybody wants some.
Ooh.
Line up and come get it.
Make some noise.
Who wants it? Bag of jerky. Koozie. Couple double G pins. How about 2 more hats? One over here, one over there. Oh, couple more.
All right, well, that's not what I thought was going to happen when he said people line up. A little bit not what I was thinking. But I am curious to see how they play this hole. That's what I'm more curious about. So they're doing a little bit of showman stuff here. I didn't really expect that. But now let's see if Ken can get back into tournament mode after being a little bit goofy. I wonder what he's throwing. Probably a T-bird or something. Star T-bird, Star Leopard. If he... Does he peer this?
Oh boy.
Isn't that crazy?
Nice. Yeah.
Now, this is a hole that, like, a lot of people struggle with. I think. I don't know if this is the long position or, like, the normal MPO position. I think so. What does he do? Is he throwing roller? He has a driver. This is a driver. Is this an orc? I would... Dude, it's a 300-foot hole. He's not throwing Excalibur. Wait, what's he doing?
Flex.
Oh, he's got a little... Oh, so he's throwing it like 30, 40, 50% power on a flex. That's his game. Okay, I can understand it. By the way, if you're watching live, I know the title and thumbnail, everything is wrong. I don't know why it didn't get saved. I'll change it after, don't worry. Oh my god. Okay, that's very, very, very impressive. I think Will should go back on the tour. I'm going to say it right now. I hope and think Will should go back on the tour. I really hope. I don't know why he went off. I think it was family life. I hope he can come back on. Like, he would play well. That was really good. He'd be one of the top, I think. He'd be on lead card.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought that was late.
Yeah, so, like, the first... I mean, Ken made it look not that hard. Nate, I mean, he messed up, but he didn't make it look hard. Will didn't make it look hard. Barry made it look how hard it's supposed to be. Like, it's not an easy hole. Is he going...
Oh.
I like to see him go for it. Like, how good are you at throwing it in? You know what I mean? I like to see people try to do that. Because you don't typically ever see people play this way. Maybe.
Come on.
Maybe.
Get there.
Oh.
Man.
That was a great attempt.
Nice bid, Barry.
Good try.
Right over the top.
I expect him to make it. I expect Ken to make this.
Oh.
That is, not what I was expecting at all. I thought for sure he makes that. It was a little bit too far of a stretch, I think.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. Well, even with this weird outcome, Will is still, I think, 2 down. I think Ken had a par on that one hole, so Ken is 1 down, Will is 2 down, Nate's 1 down, and I think Barry is +1. So that is, I mean, obviously Barry could still be like -3 at the end of this, -4. Will has an impressive start. I hope he continues to push though, because I want to see how good of a score he could potentially possibly get. Okay, so now we have the classic. They know this hole. This isn't very different at all. I think this has actually never changed. I could be wrong. I don't know all the history of this place, but from all the coverage I've seen, there's like this location and there's like the location where you start from kind of over the water more. This is like the classic. Ken knows this, Barry knows this. I think they all know this. So let's see how this goes. I would imagine Nate just plays the 400-foot hyzer sidearm. Very simple. Oh, he's going back in. Never mind. I thought he was going sidearm. Oh, roller.
Camera guy again. That's good though.
That's a good throw. Pretty much like a easier sidearm shape. That actually didn't help him too much, but the second shot is layup again, so it doesn't hurt him too bad, I don't think. Now I'm curious to see what Will does. Is he gonna like? Here's the thing. I feel like some of these players might try to like overdo it and mess up. So let's see if he hits the angle right. He's just going for big turnover.
unless it hits the.
That was just not a committed throw by any means. He throws it in. Actually, that disc he'll get back, but he threw his disc in the water. Will was playing so good at the start, and now I feel like he's not being so serious. Let's see if Barry can clean up here.
Trying to, at least. We'll see.
Okay, I like that. I do like the early turn from backhand because, you know, you're just going to expect it to flex out. I guess that's to be expected, but the next shot, he's literally going to lay up anyways. I don't think it will hurt him that much. He can throw backhand hyzer if he wishes. I think this is Star Wraith. I remember seeing it in the bag from years ago. Looked like a Star Wraith. I could be wrong.
Yes. Champ's going
That's a
for
good
the
one to
eagle.
get over.
Come on. Oh yeah.
That's gotta be.
Oh yeah.
This is actually very, very well played. At first, from the tee, I mean, like, it's hard to tell from the camera, obviously, and never been here before. I thought he went too straight. I thought he was going in the water. But this is actually the perfect play.
Good. You're good. Enjoy the stereo sound.
Y'all chilling. You're good. 3-time champ.
Looks like he's throwing a Discraft disc almost. It's got like that kind, like type of stamp.
Stay up. Stay up. Stay over. Yeah, Barry.
That works.
All right, now Nate obviously just has to pretty much get safe. There's nothing that he has to do like crazy, so I don't think this will be a problem for him. It should not be.
Stay there.
Okay. I don't know if is that too far? I don't know. I guess he's just gonna throw sidearm hyzer from there. So Ken is just laying up, obviously. Like the classic USDGC play. This is what everyone is supposed to do. You're supposed to throw 350, like three times basically, and then get your 4. It's supposed to be like a pro par 5 in the sense that if you play it correctly, you get your birdie. Is he gonna go for the clear?
Come on, baby.
I don't think so. Goodbye, disc. Goodbye. Wait. Yeah. Why is he doing this? I wish he would play more serious, but at the same time, you know that every single other pro out there is going to be a showman too in this type of event. I think they're probably told to, like, you know, hype up the crowd a little bit and whatnot. It's not really about the skins, it's about kind of the crowd. So it's not actually the best representation of their skill per se. I don't think Will would actually do that if this is a tournament setting. Now, I don't know if this is safe. I can't see how much it actually turned.
Yeah.
Ooh, and that looked like a nice red disc with a team stamp, and that's a bit of a shame there. He didn't quite get the angle on it. I feel like he's not full focus. I feel like Ken's more of the full focus right now. I expect Ken to hit this.
Safe. Too safe.
Too safe?
Get over there.
Better than in the water. So I think he was also a little bit, you know, he saw his competitors / friends throw it in the water. He's like, I don't want to hyzer too early, so I'm going to go ahead and just turn it over. You know what I mean? I can understand. I think that was kind of a mind game. I expect Nate to get this.
Just a throw in with a little folk music going
Sit.
in the background.
Dig. Dig. It's safer than I wanted.
That's good. I mean, I think Nate's thinking the same thing, like, hey, they threw it in the water, I'm not gonna do it. I wonder if Ken's running this. He's got that type of putt where he can half run it pretty well. I think he's gonna, I have a weird feeling he's gonna chain out or make it. He's not gonna lay up low. Go.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah, that was a really I knew it. I had a good feeling, because, like, I think if you're Ken in this situation, you're kind of thinking to yourself, like, your putt is safe, that you're not going to glide past it. You're just going to hit it and fall, or, like, hit right behind it if you airball, worst case. Let's see if Nate gets it. Two amazing efforts. You can't blame him too much. Those are not putts that anyone on the Pro Tour is going to make, like, even 50, like, at most 50% of the time, you'd think they probably make that. Alright. Let's go on to hole 6 here. This is a classic. I expect everyone to get it despite the score, so I'm going to stop keeping the score. I'm going to track Ken Climo just because I don't know what Will and Barry just took there. But let's put the focus back on Ken. Ken just took a par there, I believe. So he's, I think, still 1 under. If he manages to end up 3 under, that's very impressive. 3 or more. I hope to see a star frame here.
Oh, too low.
I actually can't believe he messed it up. Wow, I actually can't believe it. I mean, to be honest, I don't think they're very focused. Did he get his disc back? Is this the disc from the water? Hold on, that's so... Wait, how did he get it back? Someone was in there, maybe? Okay, that's a great throw. I feel like that is what we expect to see. Oh, I was a little bit wrong. I mean, I don't think I was wrong. I think that disc flared up more than expected.
Right across the front of the chains?
Had to have been right there.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that was unexpected. I think the disc, like, went backwards a little bit. You know, that flares so much it goes backwards. It just happened to be just enough height with that elevation. Ken better not mess this up. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, well, angle was perfect. Not what I was expecting at all. So I think Nate is tied with Ken. I'm just going to say that. I could be wrong. I'm kind of not really thinking about the score as much as I should. Obviously, this is not really a round to keep score. I expect Nate to get this. Is he throwing his roller disc back in? I'm so confused. This has to be a different disc. I really like this play. He's got, like, that flip-up backhand. He throws it about 50% power. He's just going to... That's what you expect to see. You expect to see that smooth flip-up. You know, just get it right there. Just get it right there. Be safe.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, what a good throw. What a good chance to throw it in.
Hey, Sexton.
Okay, Nate is going to make this. If he doesn't make it, he's not paying attention.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Still 3 holes to go.
Alright, well that was an amazing hole for Nate there. This is one where I expect ace runs. This has to be a star frame. There's no excuse. This is such a weird course. It's like it's not incredibly, it's like so precise and technical, but it doesn't seem like it. It's like open. But it's extremely precise and technical. You have to have that exact angle that it wants, the hole wants you to throw. Alright, so he's going, I think, rock. Is this a rock? Yeah, that's a rock. He better throw this good. Come on. This is your disc, bro. Are you serious? Oh, wait, yeah, he's good.
Oh, I feel old.
That's chill.
Okay. I thought for sure he just shanked it left, and I was a bit scared.
Up next, give it up for
Zuka Lounge, what's up?
It was cool to see him hammer it up again. He's still so sick.
Oh.
Yeah, Kenny!
Yeah!
Yeah, very good.
Shot.
Alright, let's see if we can't get some metal. I think Will Schusterick is in a chain out. That's my just extremely weird feeling. I feel like he's going to throw it just under the crossbar and just chain out. I think Nate, it will just be, should be a 2. It shouldn't be like, he's throwing like a skip shot.
Watch out! Good try.
Yeah!
Going for the ace. I'm going.
Oh, I see. Alright, let's see Will. He's got to have a good throw here. This is like so him, just throw putter. Flip up putter. I actually am so shocked he missed it. He's trying too hard, maybe.
Nice.
Alright. So this should be a... I guess Ken's the only one that's real close. I think in an ideal world this is a push. Okay, let's see if Barry can't clutch this. I think he should be able to. He's gonna hit one of these. It's bound to happen. Come on. Okay, it's a push. That was a great putt, by the way. And Barry's got that old style putt, obviously. Just like Ken, where he knows he can just kind of... It's kind of like Greg Barsby. They just kind of know they're not going to fly past it. They don't spin it too much. They just kind of pop it. Great putt from Nate. I didn't expect it. I guess he's not too far, but that was great. Alright, let's see how they finish. So, Ken is 2. Nate is 2. Barry, I'm just going to guess 1 over. Like, if they keep up with Nate or surpass Nate, I'd be very impressed. I think Ken is the only... Wait, would he just give him a disc?
I guess the oldest one I would have had.
Oh,
is
oldest disc.
Ooh, this one. Levon Wolf.
Rocket City chain
putter,
gang.
no bead. It's probably in the 02 or 03 range.
Got the double circle.
Yeah,
Feels so good.
yeah, really, it's a brick for the warm weather.
You got some
But
of those?
usually I've got rocks from the mid 90s in my bag
Yeah.
almost everywhere. Carolina courses, I've got 4 or 5 rocks, and
Gotcha.
I've usually got a 90s rock.
Got you.
It's pretty common for me to have a disc older than 1 or 2 of my competitors in play. It's kind of crazy.
Super fun, man.
Right?
Thank you for showing
Serious.
us
Oh, yeah,
that.
no problem.
Okay, so they go over to hole 17, and I would imagine they end on hole 18. Alright, so let's see how they handle this one. This is one of those... This is like this is the tester. Can you handle it? I'm sure you only throw it like 230. Almost everyone out there watching this who has been playing for more than 2 months can throw that distance, I believe. Can throw close to 230. But can you throw it perfect? Can you throw absolutely on a dime with the wind, just perfect? Is this too low? Too low? Yes, so short. He was trying to be safe.
Added too. Bucket
Taking a
running.
stab, taking a stab.
So he goes again, doesn't
I think
he?
it's you.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. For skins, they just keep
Try to hit it again if you want.
keep on going, I
No,
guess.
you go ahead.
Okay.
So I think all of them are thinking they need to ace here. I don't think Ken was trying to ace, but I think Nate is. We'll see.
Go a little bit.
Oh. I mean, for them to miss it short just shows you how nervy this hole can be. Let's see if Will can clean it up here.
I tried to just ignore the hay bales and only look at the basket and just try to throw it that hard.
Let's see if Nate. Let's see if Will can clean it up here. He's gonna throw sidearm. I'm surprised, actually. I didn't think he was more of a side. I mean, I guess he's just throwing Spike Heiser with like a mid-range putter type disc.
That looks good.
There you go.
It's mid-range, right?
The ace run.
Nice. Nice shot, nice
Safe
shot.
aboard. Putting the pressure.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Run anymore.
To be honest, he probably threw that about 240 and he went about 30 past. It's such a tricky little shot, it seems like. So this is what I expected Will to do. I can understand why he would just throw Spike Heiser sidearm. This is that soft AVR putter turnover. Just
Go for the
floaty.
3P.
Super good. Super
Let me
good.
try a
You're gonna
3P
go?
real quick.
I'm not.
Sexton
I
going
might
for
as
the
well.
3.
I might as well try to get a 3P.
He's going to try to ace. This would be so sick if he got it.
Ooh, a little
Reason
more, a
that
little
was short is I
height.
didn't want to lose that disc. Get it.
That's a good try.
All right,
Thanks.
so now we got a put off.
I never understood this putting, though. Why does he switch left to right? I mean, I'm sure he knows when he's supposed to, but isn't it so insane that he switches from lefty to righty for putting? It's so cool, though. Having both of those is really important, I think. None of them wanted it. Okay, well, I guess it's a push to the last hole. But imagine being able to putt proficiently left and right-handed. You would have the spin to pretty much get out of any situation. You don't have to craft some weird anhyzer. You just putt hyzer. All right, 3 skins on hole 18. Classic. I don't think this has changed, forever. So we'll see how this plays. Let's see how this plays.
3.
So Nate, he can only lose to Will, like in the skins match, he can only lose to Will, but second place is up for grabs. Barry and Ken could easily steal second. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, what a good sidearm. That was really good. Flipped up just perfectly. And it's an overstable type disc. That was really nice.
I can't do that.
Go. If you've enjoyed watching him today, one more hand for Will Schusterick.
Wait, he's throwing... Oh, he's really trying to get the skin. Dude, he's got a mid-range. He's playing the tournament shot. He's done trying to be the showman who's... Like when Simon tried to throw all the way there. When Eagle tries to throw all the way there.
Settle. Yeah, there it comes.
Such a good throw. Oh my god. Okay, a little bit left. I thought it was gonna like drift over hard. You know, mid ranges are deceivingly. You know, the slower discs. They're always fun to watch because they're so deceiving. You don't know when they're gonna like start doing their thing. But yeah, what's Barry got? He's got a fairway. It looks like. I think he's playing the same play as Will. Oh, he's got a Discmania disc. Innova Discmania. What is
A
that?
little bit. Get on up. All right.
What did he throw? That was such an odd FD something.
Mr. Ken Climo.
Why not?
So what is this? I think it's like a Leopard 3. T-Bird 3. It's some sort of fairway. I thought it was a Wraith. Maybe it is a Wraith. I don't know. But I don't think so.
Oh, I hit like a or something.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, Ken doesn't want to win. That's okay. You know, I came in watching this thinking, hey, it's going to be, you know, showcase of skill. It's more of a showcase of, because I think this is all kind of being funded by the people who paid tickets to come walk. I don't know, maybe, that's my guess. I don't think it's, like, free for everyone to show. Like, they probably had to pay some, like, maybe it's only $5 to get in or something, but I would imagine, you know, because to walk with the pros and all that, I don't know. I feel like it might be free, but I feel like they had to pay. I'm not sure. Oh, I love his like little spin. Like he just makes it stall out. So that's like the perfect shot.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see if anyone gets the skin. I think Barry's in the best spot. He can probably make that. Will and Nate are kind of pinched off. Wait. It's a blue disc Nate? Oh yeah, his disc rolled down, didn't it? No, that's Will's mid-range.
I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good.
Oh, it's great. Oh,
Okay, well, I wonder how they're going to do the skins or whatever.
power out of the standstill. Side hill, uphill, no problem. Still,
Back hill, still.
all the hills.
All the hills. Running down the hill, sprinting up the hill.
Trying to win this skins match right here.
This would be insane. Wait, as in he's trying to throw it in type of deal? What is this, a Metal Flake? I think it's a Metal Flake Rock 3, but I might be wrong. That's just what the stamp looked like. I could be totally wrong. Don't quote me on it. Or a Gator. Okay, well, those are pretty good shots. Let's see. So, what is Kenny gonna try to do? Oh, he just gave up. Okay. Yeah. It's not worth it to try and throw it in from where he was and then lose the disc, I don't think. Okay, well, that's pretty good. They have to not get big putted. Dude, this basket is scary to putt on. Look at that. That is a scary basket.
Yeah.
So that's a push right there. Is Barry going to putt just for the heck of it? Yeah, he is. And of course, when it doesn't matter, he makes it.
18, we did not finalize CT.
Oh, so they're going to do CTP. So that means Ken's still in it, right? Yeah, Ken's still in it. Okay, I like this. This is a chance for someone to get second. Second, or just take first. If Will aces, or just... And Nate messes up, this is first place for Will.
It's a good tourney play, but it's not a good CTP play. That could be your winner right there. That's nice.
Checking up.
I think that's about bullseye. That's better than his drive earlier, I was going to say, on the first hole. Yeah, it's better than his drive on the first hole earlier. See if Barry can clean up. I think he's obviously warmed up. Yeah, that's what you expect to see. Now fade a little bit. Fade. It's got too much zip on it. He was trying... I think he is overcorrecting. You know, he didn't want to go too light. Now let's see if Ken can just drop the height a little bit. Just drop the height a little bit. Maybe tiny bit more turn. The adjustment is so fine. But if anyone's to make it, it's Ken. That's a shank. That's a shank. I think he was trying to slow the disc down, and he overcorrected. Alright, so it's up to Nate now. Honestly, I think they overcorrected both of their shots. It's to the point where it's so out of play. Nate's the only one. Why is he doing this? I'm so confused. Why doesn't he just throw sidearm? Come on.
No, flip!
Well, they just gave it to Will.
We can get those brought back up. And
Oh wait, what if they... Oh wait, it's CTP.
wow. Mr. Will Schusterick.
Okay, well, I think if Nate threw his normal sidearm play, he would have, had a better chance. But anyways, guys, that's it. It was cool to see them play. Comment down below if you want to see, these three kind of return to the... I don't know if Barry has been competing. I might be wrong. Maybe he has. But if leave a comment, let me know if you want to see Ken and Will Schusterick kind of return. I think Will Schusterick, when he's focused, like those first couple holes were very dominant. I think he could be one of the top players even today. Let me know. Anyway.